This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get into the news for the day. We got Jim Jones claiming that he once had a chance to sign Drake and J. Cole. We've heard this before. I would not talk about this if I had the chance to sign Drake and J. Cole. You're just admitting your losses. Okay, you're admitting you didn't have the vision that others had. He said that he was up at Koch and Drake was trying to get signed up at Koch, and he saw it, and he just dissed the swag and called it, I don't know about this white boy rapper. With J. Cole, he said J. Cole came to him fresh out of college. That had to be 14 years ago, probably, you know? So that would have been 2006 or 7. That's probably around the time Jim Jones got his Sony deal. And he didn't see the vision with J. Cole. Who would have? Honestly, you know, Jay-Z did eventually, but it's like, I think he came to Jay-Z with a finished product. I don't think he had that when he went to Jim Jones. But I wouldn't even talk about this stuff. I would have said, I saw J. Cole early. I would have said that, but I wouldn't say I had the opportunity to sign him and I passed. It sounds lame because you're passing on a multi-platinum artist. It shows that you lack vision. I wouldn't admit things like that. I would just say, oh, yeah, I saw him coming around, but he was different then, you know, and I wasn't presented a full package, you know? Like, that's how I would approach it. I wouldn't approach it as I didn't see it. Like, it just shows that you have no vision, you know, when you're trying to put out there an image that you do have vision, you know? That's my point. Jim Jones, obviously, he's doing fine in his own career. He has his album's great, okay? He's great at rapping now. But I think that he gets looped into these interview questions that they don't come off so great sometimes. Lil Durk and Tekashi teased Lil Durk for using Drake and King Von to sell his album and only did $55,000 the first week. Now, I love how they bend the rules for certain people. I don't care. Let's put everything aside that Tekashi did. So Tekashi did $55K his first week. Everybody teased him for it. He dropped pretty much the same way Durk did out of nowhere. Like, they did a promo for a couple days and then dropped it, right? Durk's been promoting this project for a month now. He said five hours, but he's been promoting The Voice for weeks, ever since Drake dropped his song with him, you know, which is smart. But he had Drake and King Von and still only sold $55K. Now they're saying $80K because, he dropped a few days before the date. And then if you count 9 days, he did $80K. Well, if you count 9 days with Tekashi, he sold more too. It's all clown stuff. These guys are playing clown games with numbers. You can't really, denounce somebody's numbers because you don't know if your numbers are going to hold up on the next project. You know, 50 Cent did this a lot with rappers, and then his numbers started to not hold up against other people's numbers, and it didn't look so great at the end. So Lil Durk responded to his disrespect of King Von by saying, I do it for Von, and da-da-da. I get it, okay? And Tekashi, I have to say he went too far dissing somebody that's not here anymore. That's not cool. I don't like when people do that. That's just corny, to be honest with you. So they're both corny. Lastly, Toosii 2 Times. He's a new rapper. Got a lot of, I think it was down in Florida. He had a show. Was it Toosii 2 Times? Toosii. So I guess after the show, they closed the show down because of capacity levels and, restrictions and all that kind of stuff. He got up on his car to, salute the fans. I guess he got maced and a bunch of other stuff. And then, obviously some things broke out. People pulled out weapons. It got crazy. Doesn't seem like anybody got hurt, but it got a little crazy. People were running. It was a bunch of stuff. But I don't know if you guys have ever stayed at the club till it closes. It's pretty normal. If you ever stay when clubs were open in New York, if you stay out till 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock when the club closes, or 4, whatever, depends on the club and the restrictions, things get wild afterwards. Okay, most clubs, if you stay to then, it gets a little crazy. So if you get everyone pouring out at the same time, things can get wild. It's not abnormal. It's just getting caught on tape. Anyways, that's all I got for you right now. I got some other news right after this. Sorry for the late. I'm being honest with you. Like, ever since Christmas, I've kind of like just taking a little bit easy for a few days until we get back into like full gear. The news is always a little bit slow around Christmas time. Just, bear with it. Yeah, I'm still dropping 2 or 3 times a day, and we'll gear it back up once this week is over, obviously, because, things will pick up. But right now, things just, not much is happening because, it's like everyone's on vacation, it seems like. But I hope you guys are having a great week. Stay motivated, stay consistent, and, just stay bettering yourself. This is Jordan Tower, JT News. Smash that like button. I'll check you guys in the next one.